Let's get into our conversation this afternoon, and it's all about the 6th edition of Waziri Supercup that will be taking place in Webuye.
Absolutely.
6 editions, Salim. Oh. How have you managed to do that?
God's grace. Wanasemanga ni God, as they say in the streets. But I think for me, there's also people like Standard Group who has believed in the dream, and also myself just trusting that the journey will come to the end of the journey at some point. So here we are for the 6th edition of Waziri Supercup. And Robinson, just for me to excite you a little bit, for the very first time we're going to do 4 different counties, unlike in the past where we have just been doing Bungoma County. So we are going to Uasin Gishu, we're going to Trans Nzoia, and then Kakamega County.
Now, everybody has known that this is a competition that is held in Webuye, but you've managed to get into outside outside Webuye town and gotten into other counties. What necessitated that?
I think because it's the partner that we have on board now. He wants to reach as far as he can. So right now, for the first time in the history of the tournament, we are called Waziri 1X Cup because our main sponsor is 1X Better Betting Farm. So I think for me, it's just we want to reach as many people as we can, because it is not just football. They say the action extends beyond the football pitch lines. We feed the needy, equip girls with sanitary towels, and also donate wheelchairs. So we realized not only are people suffering in Bungoma County, it's a whole country that are in dire need for support. And that's why we said, let us keep on going to different counties so we can touch as many lives and change as many lives.
Change as many lives. And is it only football?
No, not really. We are going to do, last year we added basketball into the mix. This year we are doing football, rugby and basketball. And we are doing 56 teams in total. And it's going to be a sports fiesta like no other.
It's going to be a sports fiesta like no other. How do you manage to do all that? I mean, you've always come to studio when you're having this tournament, but it's not something easy to do.
Yeah, absolutely, because now I think it's just a team behind me, led by my partner Lily, my kid brother Omari, and Sadiq Waziri, that have been part of the dream from day one. They just make sure that I worry about the bigger hurdle that comes with the tournament, but the nitty-gritties of it, they make sure that they sort it when it comes to team registrations, distribution of footballs and merchandise and all that. So I think for me, they have just given me the platform and the comfort to make sure that let me worry when we get to the latter stages of the tournament, whereby it is in the knockout phases and the semi-finals as we go forward. But as we stand here now, it's just a committee that are carrying the huge load of the work.
My colleague Davis Mberia, he's in Mount Kenya at the moment, and he comes from Webuye. Where you come from?
Yeah.
I know you know his family, where he comes from. He probably would like to know how will he participate in the tournament?
How he'll participate, I will actually love him to be there and just cover.
And in general, how are teams participating? And what is in it for the winners?
We are doing 150,000 for football category, 100,000 for the basketball category, and then 80,000 for the number 1, which comes with the rugby category. And we are awarding all the top 4 teams at different prizes, but everyone is taking home something across all the sports disciplines. So that's the beauty about it. And then again, all the teams. We are doing 56 teams. When we get to the 32 teams, Waziri 1X Cup is going to kit all those teams. And some of the teams, to make it even better, the teams that will have finished, if they play in the county league, let's say the Super League and whatnot, the Division 1s, if they get to the last 8 of the tournament, we are going to make sure as they join the league next season, we'll make sure we'll be buying them kits and also paying for the registration fees as far as participation in the leagues is concerned.
When you began this journey, did you see it ever getting this big to where it is now?
Not really. They say you either go hard or go home, but I don't think I dreamt as big as it is now, because sometimes when you start something, Robinson, you never know the inevitability of it. So I told myself, if it grows as big as it can, I'll say thank God. But if it doesn't, at least I'll sit down in a mold and say, at least I tried. But then again, to where we are today, it has actually been the relentlessness of me and the team to make sure that nothing is, no loopholes are left unsealed. So I think for me, it has been a matter of making sure that there's that continuity, because every time the thought of not doing it, and then you go home, someone tells you, we are waiting for Waziri 1X Cup. So it just gives you the inspiration in itself to make sure that next year you do it over and over and over again.
What is the end game for Waziri Supercup? Waziri 1X Cup.
Waziri 1X Cup. The end game is when we get to the 10th edition, we pray for life. I will drop the ball and say this is it. But then again, I will do one major.
Why will you drop the ball? I mean, you've been developing teams all through this, but then 10th edition and drop it.
Now
Why?
I want to go big. So after the 10th edition, I want to do all the 47 counties. I want to do all the 47 counties and the winners. The winners every year. It will be a knockout phase throughout the year, and then the winners in December will meet in Webuye for the finals. That's how I want to do it. Go there, go in other counties, do the qualifiers and the knockouts, and then all the winners will be meeting in one town for the finals of Waziri 1X Cup. That's the end game.
That's of course that's the end game. Let's talk about women's football. Are they included?
Yes, I'm doing. Gender equality is key, Robinson. I think I'm going to do 16 teams, all of them kitted, all of them getting the same amount. The men's category is getting, as far as prizes are concerned, medals, prize money, you name it. So I want to make sure that even the girls themselves are involved, because when you're talking about we were talking about the easiest way to distribute the sanitary towels. We realized if you have these women all in one area, it is much more easier to do the distribution, so that you actually give the products to people who actually deserve it. So I think for me this year, we want to do 16 teams, and then as we grow, I think next year we're also going to do 32 women's team across the 4 counties.
And are you not worried that, politicians will take over your tournament? Because it's grown in leaps and bounds, and now that you're having it closer to the holiday season, they might want to take over the tournament.
Yeah, it has always been our biggest challenge. But as I've said time and time again, it is not a political front, because most of them don't organize tournaments of their own. So they want to come and ride on your success. So what we have managed to do is to tell them, if you want the microphone and speak for 20 minutes, you can organize your own tournament. We are not stopping you from doing it. But then again, sometimes it comes to a point that there are politicians who are strictly friends of the tournament. So we, like, for example, the MP of Webuye West, Dan Wanyama, we tell him, because he's a friend of the tournament, we give him that respect, being the leader there, so he can speak for at least 5 minutes. But when it comes to people coming there and talking about political parties and whatnot, it is what we have curbed, we have managed to curb over the years, and it has actually to this very day. So no politician comes and plays game at our tournament.
Finally, your final word ahead of the 6th edition of the Waziri 1X Cup.
It's just to tell everyone, Robinson, who is watching the show right now, to start packing their bags, because on the 18th and the 19th of October, we shall be doing a great launch there to Webuye DB grounds in Webuye town. And then 21st and 22nd, we shall be at Ndura Sports Complex in Kitale, that is Trans Nzoia County. And then on the 4th and 5th of November, we shall be at Matete Stadium, which is now the Kakamega County edition. And then we shall finish at Huruma Grounds in Eldoret on the 18th and 19th of November for the Uasin Gishu County. So I think for me, it's just a matter of encouraging everyone to come out and enjoy the game, because they say football is a powerful tool. It's the one thing that brings the people together.
Thank you very much, of course, Salim Waziri, for finding time to come to talk to us about the Waziri 1X Cup that is happening in October. And of course, we'll be looking forward to see who emerges as the overall winner in both football, basketball, and rugby in October. We'll be looking forward to that. And thank you very much, of course, one more time for finding time to come and talk to us about that. Now, we take a short break. When we come back, it's all about high-rise volleyball tournament that is currently going on. We'll be speaking to Emmanuel Egon and Evans Alala. They will be telling us why there has been a lot of growth in the high-rise volleyball tournament. That will be after this break.